All right, Terence Crawford sends Errol Spence a message on his own post. Let's get to it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop a video. So, this is what Errol Spence posted. Kell Brooks, Sean Porter, Dennis Ugas, Terence Crawford, rounded up and putting the belts in the trash can. All right. So at the end of the day, this cool, but he not, like I said, if you see my video this morning, they far apart when it comes they ain't no closer than they was before. Okay, they ended negotiations after the Ugas fight, like I told y'all. They're no closer, all right, at all. He asked for 80-20 still, despite his line asked what he say. Terence Crawford still asked for 50-50, which, like I said, I'm not into the numbers, right? Even though, Errol Spence got 3 belts, and whoever you ask, he this biggest draw in the world, and Crawford just need to shut the fuck up and take it. But people say, well, Floyd Mayweather did it. Floyd Mayweather wasn't 34, 35 years old neither. I don't believe, and he fought Oscar De La Hoya. So it is what it is. I don't really care about the numbers, bro. Just get the fight happen, make the fight happen, and all that type of stuff, man. But check out the Boxing News and Welterweight playlist, right? And at the end of the day, Crawford might have to take less. It is what it is. People talking about a rematch, like, bro, how is it gonna be a rematch? With him saying that he only got one more fight at the weight, or 2 at the most. So who knows? So if it's a rematch, it's a rematch. I don't, let's just get past the first one, and then we'll worry about that down the line. They both ain't no spring chickens neither. You know what I'm saying? So we could just worry about that, down the line or whatever it may be. But and like I said before, you know, Crawford got, if he want to close the gap and discrepancy as far as them talking about money, then he gotta shame him. He gotta embarrass him. He gotta drag his name. This is a good start. He gotta shame him. That's how you get cowards. Cowards got pride too at some point. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta publicly shame this man if he want to get what he want and close that gap, or just take what they offering them. If it's no, I don't. Like I said before, I didn't understand that. They gonna deny the whatever the numbers is, they gonna deny it. So I don't understand where, he thought negotiations was gonna be different. When he had 2 belts and now he got 3. I understand waiting. Never really understood that, right? So, but nonetheless, you can't really see it here, so because they don't let you zoom in like that. There we go. There we go. This time it did. So 200. So, that's what he said. He said, I love it. I love this energy. Keep it up, and I'm gonna smash you, and then I'm coming for your cheerleader twin Charlo. That's if he wins next. He said that's if he win next. Which everybody know he gonna beat Carlos Castanos. Castanos ain't got a bad chance in hell. Ain't nothing he can do different. He not gonna jab more to get on the inside because that ain't how he fight. If he jab more to get on the inside, he probably win. That just let you know people think Charlo is great fighter. He not. If he was great, he wouldn't be losing Tony Harrison and Castanos. You know what I'm saying? And if Castanos had jab to get inside, man, he probably would have stopped Charlo, at least dropped him. And he would have won. You know what I'm saying? He just pressuring Charlo, throwing hooks and throwing a whole bunch of chunk. But he ain't even Charlo just falling back to the ropes. That's what he do. That's why John Jackson with Julian Jackson was beating him up. That's why Rosado was having success. And Rosado and Vanez was having success. Charlo can't take no pressure, dude. That's why he got with Derrick James, just to be more on the front foot and be more aggressive. But it didn't change the fact that if you can back him up. And had Castanos brought a jab to that fight, man, he would have lost again. He willingly go to the rope. So people act like he this big brain. And then also he's starting to stay at the weight too long. Now he's starting to get hurt. All they got to do with being at the weight too long, bro. You making 154 pounds, and as big as his ass is, he might should be at 68 by this time. But they just want to. They PBC fighters once again. None of you listen to any of them niggas talk. No, nobody got ambitions about conquering weight classes. And if they do move up, a lot of them dudes move up and fight for a Reggie belt to move back down. You know, and now he's starting to talk. It'd be nice if he put some visuals to that. You know what I'm saying? But they negotiating. What I heard, you know, it be a lie, it could be somewhere between a lie and truth. It could be the complete truth. You know, they ain't no closer than they ain't no closer. And everybody got in their mind Errol Spence's big draw, but nigga, you got an $80 pay-per-view with $35 tickets, $40 tickets. You know, and they gave away a whole bunch of tickets. And people say, where the numbers at? I usually look for the pay-per-view numbers around Thursday, Friday, and then they never released the Erickson Lubin Lubin and Fondor viewership. You probably got to go on Nielsen's you probably got to go on like the Nielsen's website or something like that. I still ain't seen no viewership numbers at all. They talking about betting odds. That fight done. So they still ain't released them, which they public information. If I look hard enough, I can find them. If Nielsen makes that public. But you still ain't got them viewerships. One of the best fights you will see PBC had to offer, you know, on regular Showtime. And guess what? You know, apparently ain't nobody see it. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Showtime be report 300,000, 200,000 people. I'm like, dog, that ain't no good numbers. You know? And all of a sudden, this nigga brave. He gotta be brave. You know, and it's on PBC if they don't get this fight done. Because Canelo was able to evade a 3-fight deal and still get undisputed. Had that been Terence Crawford, you know, they would have said, well, we just gonna keep putting Canelo versus Caleb Plant versus Bums. Caleb Plant ain't deserve no $10 million. If I'm Terence Crawford, if Caleb Plant getting $10 million to fight, y'all got $10 million for Canelo to fight Caleb Plant. Like, I think I'm at least worth 15 or 20. Flat out. And y'all pay Canelo 50. Now, y'all, that's up to y'all investors. But that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. If I'm him, I said they gave this white boy who ain't fought nobody a damn soul. What's his best win? Oze Uzataki, Matt Korobov beat him like years ago on HBO. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really taking less than 10 for sure. I really need more. Y'all found the way to get y'all, but that's what happened, man. When they talked about he had to cross the street for that fight, man, we should have knew right then and there that was bullshit. And then you cross the street and say, well, we ain't got the money. Like, nigga, what? You found the money for Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And people say, well, there's Canelo. And that's right, but damn. If we had an issue about money, we could have just did what they did for Wilder and Fury. That's exactly what we could have done. And by, you know, ESPN take care of me, Showtime or Fox take care of him. You got to just listen to what these people saying, dude. Sometimes you don't need, most of the time you don't even need inside knowledge. Listen to what they saying. Take what Errol Spence say. Well, if that's the case, man, and Errol Spence can fight anybody and make a shit ton of money like Anthony Joshua, you know what I'm saying? Like Canelo Alvarez, well, shit, go ahead and fight Keith Thurman, Mr. 30,000 pay-per-views. You know what I'm saying? Go up to 154 and show me you can do 500,000 pay-per-views. You know, go up there and, you know, go elsewhere then. And just tell Terence Crawford, ain't no point to just keep, you know, talking about this. Y'all been negotiating. Y'all done had almost half a year to negotiate. Y'all done had about 4 or 5 years. Terence Crawford fought Julius Ndongo win. Hold on. He fought Ndongo in 2017. You knew he was moving up. He was talking shit before he fought Jeff Horn. 2017, you knew he was moving up to 147 pounds. So that's 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, about 5 years. About 5 years you knew he was coming. You told him get a belt. His next move was that June 9th, 2018, he got a belt. You know what I'm saying? He got a belt. Then it just turned, man, bro, anything, you had to wait 5 years for a fight, bro. This ain't De La Hoya and Mayweather. This ain't Tyson Holyfield. The reason we ain't get that sooner, Mike went to jail. Mike went to jail. That's why. Y'all marinate some shit, man. If this dude was a star like that, Crawford wouldn't have no other choice but to do what he said. They picked the glove, they picked the venue, they picked the ring size, they pick everything. He just had to show up like Floyd did with Oscar. This ain't one of them situations. He sold 40,000 at his home. Canelo sold 51,000 and 71,000 versus 51,000 versus Liam Smith and 71,000 versus Billy Joe Saunders. Virtual unknowns, just like Ordenis Ugas. And he went out to Masters Garden and they said he did 20,000. Well, that's what they said. So, I mean, like I said before, if you that type of draw, he would have no other issue but to submit. Straight up and down. Straight up and down. And at the end of the day, if they can't get this done, I'm pretty sure the Charlo fight easier to get done. But they're not going to let him do that because that's going to make Spence look bad. How can we come to a deal with Charlo and not come to a deal with Errol Spence? Straight up and down. And then you got people, so he going to win. People just say that because they're investing in PBC because they hate Bob Arum. But one thing we know about Bob Arum, his talent always fucking up PBC talent. That's what we do know. When the last time a PBC fighter then whooped the top ranked fighter for real? Frank Sanchez versus Jabba. And Jabba was a fucking PBC fighter. He had just signed with Top Rank. He was a PBC fighter. Just being honest. They known for getting their head cracked. Lomachenko came over and cracked, he came over there and cracked Gary Russell's head. I knew that was going to happen, though, even though I love for Gary Russell. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, people investing in PBC because they think it's a black-owned company, and it's not. It's built on white dollar investments. Y'all don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't owned by him, by Al Heyman. I mean, it's for investors. It's built on investors. You might say Al Heyman on there, but his investors dictate what happens and what go wrong. But it is what it is. I told y'all, man, they go out their way not to make the fights versus the brothers. That's what they do. They go out their way. If Crawford was Mexican, they would have been in that ring on Saturday, and they would have got what they would. He would have got exactly what he asked for. All the black fights that they didn't passed up over there, Jared Hurd, Charlo, couldn't even force them to fight. Jared Hurd said, he thought Charlo was on that shit. That's what his daddy was saying. Rest in peace to him. He was kind of alluding to that's why they didn't really take the fight. Okay, fine then. Just take drug testing for half a year. That's pocket change for Al Heyman. Top Rank paid for Josh Taylor $65,000 in sanctioning fees when he defended Undisputed versus Jack Catterall. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we can say. Say what y'all want to say about Top Rank. It ain't no difference between how Top Rank treat black fighters, how PBC treat black fighters. Only difference is Bob Arum speak about his fighters. That's it. Al Heyman don't have to talk verbiage to speak about how he treat black fighters. All the black fighters that he in black versus black fights that he let slip away. Come on. Jer Hurd and Jermell Charlo. Jermall Charlo and Demetrius Andrade, even though Andrade was never a PBC fighter, though. But that was a fight that he should have made. Gary Russell and Gervonta Tank Davis had opportunity to sign Devin Haney. They couldn't do it. You know, and watch how if I done lost my train of thought. If Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Ennis keep winning, watch that fight get made. Mark my words, watch that fight get made. Mark my words, watch that fight get made. Mark my words. Watch how quick they make that fight. Come on. But that's, you know, people let people tell it. I might talk about this tonight. I might talk about that tonight. How it's no different how Top Rank treat Negroes and PBC. Only person that got a different viewership on it is Eddie Hearn. So hold on, let me put this in my notes. You know, it ain't no difference. But it is what it is. You know, Charlo told him to fight Fondor, but he said he would fight him. He said he'll fight Fondor, Jermell all over the place. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button, the bell icon button, hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Best way to donate. Comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the Linktree link in the description. Find me everywhere you can find me, from Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Anchor, Spotify, also Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know in the comment section.